Hi everyone, welcome to the video tutorial series on how to fill the reimbursement form in Bitrix. So in this particular video, I will demonstrate to you the updates that we have made in the reimbursement form, one of the important forms for us on Bitrix. So without any further ado, let me start. So in this video as well, I will be using the login ID of Felix, which is a dummy login ID, which will be reporting to me. So let me quickly log into the account. Okay, so I go to intranet, finance and monitoring, and then to reimbursement form itself. Scroll a little bit down and click on add. Okay. Right. So Felix already has a already approved activity form, so I will be using that to attach. So I will demonstrate in this video the updates that we have done in reimbursement form. Okay, so let us assume Felix has done a producer training on 12th and 13th of Feb 2019. Okay, and he already has an approved activity form for this particular thing. Okay, so in the previous the old reimbursement form, there was no provision to file reimbursement if you have spent on multiple budget head. There was only provision to select only one budget head. But currently we have enabled the selection of multiple budget heads in the updated version of reimbursement form. Let us see. So please understand the context here. So Felix has spent on 12th of Feb in the LKR and EOR currencies, and the budget head is PSR budget. Okay, and on 13th he also conducted a training, but the say assume that the money that has been spent is from the European Commission budget, is known as EC budget. Okay, and the currency is LKR and EUR as well. So let's see how Phyllis fills this in the updated version of investment form. So Alex, this particular form is already approved, so I'm selecting this, so it's already there here. And funding partner is NAPP. Please remember that the fields which are marked with red star are mandatory, without which the form will not submit. Okay, and this is the old budget head. So for demonstration purposes, I have still not removed it, but I will remove it very soon. So here there was only possibility of selecting only one budget head. Okay, so I will remove that. You will not be able to see that in the new version. But what we have instead given is a field known as multiple budget head. So here you can select multiple budget heads. I will show you that later. For now, let me also select this mandatory field EUR. So again, I'm reiterating at this point that our finance controller processes our reimbursements, our consultancy fee, or our advance in terms of euros only. So it is mandatory for you to select currency requested in terms of euros only. Okay, I have all demonstrated this in my previous video, so I'm not going into much detail. Okay, and this will automatically be filled actual total expenses when you fill this reimbursement details. Most of you know that. And in this particular case, because Felix has spent from PSR and EC budget, for example, so he will select, okay, I have spent in two different budgets, I will select that. Okay, then coming down, snap, okay, it's fine. Right. And the other update that we have made here is we have given the date drop down here. So before this, it was a manual entry wherein our colleagues were making some minor errors here. So to eliminate that, we have given a drop down. So let us first of all tackle this one. So 12th of Feb in LKR currency. So 12th Feb, this currency is LKR. Okay. Say this is in Colombo itself, nothing, and this is for himself. See, this expenses day one, and the thing to notice is this is from PSR budget. So you have to have that level of clarity which budget this expense goes into. So this goes into PSR budget. Okay, and then he spent some 3,000 1,500. Okay, 3,000 in 3,000 LKR airfare, lodging 1,000, ground transport about 500, and miscellaneous cost, that is for printing, around 300. Okay, so you have to specify the reason, printing cost. Okay, and as you know, we have to put the currency conversion rate. We use Oanda site for reference. So I'm going to Oanda site. Give me a second. Okay, as you know, on the left hand side, it should always be euros, and the currency that you are trying to convert should be here. So this is LKR. Okay, this is fine. So spend date is 12th of Feb. So let me come here and ask for 12th of Feb. And I have also mentioned to in my previous video to select plus or minus 2 here. So, oh, I'm sorry, what I did, I have clicked, sorry. Okay, so please select plus or minus 2 here. Okay, I have already mentioned the reason. I am not repeating it again. So the conversion rate is 196.76, but I'm sorry, this is 12. Okay, this is 196.11, right? So I put that here, click somewhere outside, and it is 4800 divided by 196.11, which is 24.47 equivalent euros. Okay, so we have tackled with the first thing, and the second thing is again from PSR budget, and he wants to claim euro per diem in terms of euros. Okay, so add the field. So here 12 it is. You can say Colombo, this per diem reclaim 1, and as you know, this is again from PSR budget, so select only PSR here, and this is 20 euros. Select this. Be very, very careful in your currency selection. So euro to euro conversion is 1. So it is 20.47 plus 20 is 44.47 equivalent. Okay. So we are done with the first thing. Let us tackle with this 13th one. So he spent this amount in from the EC budget. So he will come again, add this thing. 13th. Say Colombo, this one. Say this expenses day 2, and he selects EC budget now. Okay, so this is the level of flexibility that we are providing you in terms of selection of multiple budget heads. So that was not there in the previous forms. Okay, so lodging and ground transport 1,000 and 1,000. Okay, put that here, and this is LKR. Okay, currency conversion rate again. I select 13th. It is 196.76. So never ever copy and paste this amount. That will pop up an error. So please note this and type it manually here. 196.76. Some of our colleagues were pasting that and the currency was not being converted. So please enter this manually, conversion rate. So now we are done with this, and this. So finally left is this one. He wants to claim the per diem in terms of euros. That is again from EC budget. Okay, so he comes here, adds, say 13th. Again, let me select these things, and EC budget it is again 20 euros. Per diem conversion rate is 1, and finally this amount reflects on the top of the form here. Okay, right. So as you have not selected an advanced form which is already approved, because currently Bitrix does not have any approved form, so he will not be able to select. If at all you select the advanced form, say for example this was for some 50 euros approved, it will show automatically here 50, and then 74.64 minus 50, 24.64 will be a payment. But as of now, it's 0. Okay, so 74.64 minus 0 is this much. You are asking the requesting the finance controller to process this much amount that you have spent. So everything is in good condition, so I'm gonna save it. bottom of the form and save, and you're done. So this is saved in draft mode. As you can see, now the first two are from PSR budget, the second two are from EC budget, that is European Commission budget. Okay, and the total is this much, right? And other thing which I did not attach is the attachments here, invoices, very important for you to submit. But as of now, this is a demonstration. I'm not attaching anything. The other thing which you will notice here is we have removed the status bar here. So previously you were required to click on the second box of the status bar to send these forms to a reporting manager for approval. And there were some instances wherein our colleagues clicked the status bar 2 or 3 times, and the forms were actually multiplying and duplicating, and 2 or 3 forms were going to the reporting manager. So in order to restrict that to only one click, so you will to send only one form and reduce the duplicacies, eliminate the duplicacies for that matter, we have given a simple button here, send to reporting manager. So currently this is in a draft mode, so the edit option will be there. You can edit it before sending. But as of now, as everything looks in place, I'm submitting this. Okay. So you click on send to reporting manager, and that's all. That edit button is disappeared, and this has been sent to your reporting manager for approval. Okay. So and that button disappears. So in this way, we restricted this to only one click. So one form will be going to the reporting manager. Okay, so let us also, because Felix reports to me, let's see how that appears in my login. That is reporting manager's login. Okay. All right. So your reporting manager goes to the workflow. So this is the reimbursement form. He starts this. Okay, he goes to the form. Right, so this is the form that has been filled. All right, everything is in place. So reporting manager gives the approval. All right, for now I'm not moving ahead, as you know the process. Okay, but you might wonder how then you will be knowing the status of your approval. So that you will be able to see when you click on this reimbursement form here. Okay. So in this view, still the status bar is there, but it's we have removed it from the actual view. That is, when you create a form and save it, you will not be able to see the status bar, because as I said, few of our colleagues were clicking 2 or 3 times the second box and duplicates were being created. So in order to see the status bar, the status of your approval, go to intranet, finance and monitoring. You can also see that in the stream, or you can just click here in the reimbursement form tab, not in this plus but somewhere here, and come down a little bit, and here you will be able to see the status here. Okay, so this is how you will be able to track your reimbursement status. Okay guys, this is what I have to share with you, the updates in our one of the important forms for us, that is reimbursement forms. So I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.